Somewhere in your home, right now, your cat is keeping score. Not of points, of you. Every move you make, every sound you produce, every time you reach out a hand, it gets quietly filed away in a ledger you will never see. And here is the part almost nobody tells you. That ledger can be changed. Not with treats, not with toys. With 5 small things you can do every single day, each one grounded in how cats actually decide who they trust. Some of it has been proven in the lab. All of it comes straight out of feline behavior science. Most people do none of them. A few people do them by accident, and those are the people cats seem to magically adore. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what those people are doing, and your cat will start to notice the difference within days. But first, you need to understand something uncomfortable. Your cat does not trust you by default. Affection for a cat is not a starting point. It is a verdict. Dogs were shaped over thousands of years to cooperate with humans, to read us, to forgive us. Cats took a different road. They moved in beside us, hunted near us, and kept their independence the entire time. Which means every house cat still carries the operating system of a small, solitary hunter. A hunter survives by assuming nothing is safe until proven otherwise. Your sofa, your hallway, your hands, all of it had to pass inspection. So when a cat trusts you, it is not being polite. It has run the evidence over and over and concluded that you are safe. The 5 daily habits you are about to learn are simply the fastest known ways to hand your cat that evidence. Habit number 1. Slow down your eyes. In the cat world, a hard, unbroken stare is not friendly. It is what a rival does before a fight and what a predator does before a strike. So when you gaze lovingly at your cat, wide-eyed and unblinking, you may be accidentally speaking the language of threat. Cats diffuse this with something researchers call the slow blink. The eyes narrow, the lids drop in a long, lazy close. Sometimes they stay half shut, soft and heavy. It looks like sleepiness. It is actually a message. In 2020, psychologists Humphrey and McComb at the University of Sussex tested this properly. When humans gave cats a slow blink, the cats were more likely to slow blink back and more likely to approach that person afterwards. Not just their owners, strangers too. Think about what that means. There is a facial expression you can make on purpose that measurably makes cats more willing to come to you. So here is the daily practice. Once a day, when your cat is relaxed and looking your way, soften your face, lower your eyelids slowly, and hold your eyes gently closed for a beat before opening them again. Then look slightly away. No staring, no grabbing. You are saying, in fluent cat, "I see you, and I am not a threat." Make it a habit and watch what starts coming back. Habit number 2. Talk to your cat, out loud, every day. This one makes some people feel silly, and the science says those people are missing out. Cats know your voice, not voices in general, yours. In 2013, researchers Atsuko Saito and Kazutaka Shinozuka played recordings of strangers calling a cat, followed by the cat's own owner. The cats could not see anyone. Yet when the owner's voice arrived, their ears turned, their heads moved, their attention sharpened in a way it simply did not for the strangers. Your cat has your voice stored and flagged as important. And it goes further. In 2022, French researcher Charlotte de Mouzon found that cats respond more strongly when their own owner speaks to them in that soft, higher-pitched, slightly sing-song voice people naturally use with animals, compared to when the same owner talks in a flat, adult conversation tone. Cat-directed speech, from you specifically, gets through. From a stranger, it barely registers. Sit with that for a second. There is a private channel running through your cat's world, and only your voice is on it. So use it. Narrate your morning. Say its name gently when you walk past. Tell it about your day while you make dinner. It does not understand your words. It understands something better. That the safest sound in its world shows up, calm and warm without fail. Silence is neutral. Your voice, used regularly, is a deposit. Habit number 3. Give your cat one real hunt a day. Look at your cat right now, asleep in a sunbeam, and it is easy to forget what it is. Underneath the fluff is a predator built for a very specific loop. Stalk, pounce, catch, kill, then groom, then rest. In the wild, a cat runs that loop many times a day, chasing small prey in short, intense bursts. Your indoor cat has the same wiring and, most days, nowhere to plug it in. That energy does not evaporate. It curdles. It becomes stress, boredom, midnight sprints down the hallway, ambushes on your ankles. And a stressed, understimulated cat has a much harder time feeling safe with anyone. The fix is play, but not the way most people do it. Waving a toy vaguely while watching television does not complete the loop. Real play imitates prey. Drag a wand toy along the floor like a fleeing mouse. Make it hide behind furniture. Let it freeze, then dart. Let your cat stalk, chase, and, this is the important part, actually catch it. Then let the game wind down, the way a real hunt ends, ideally close to a meal or a treat, so the sequence finishes the way nature intended. Catch, eat, groom, sleep. 10 or 15 minutes of this, once or twice a day, changes a cat. It burns the tension out of the system, and something else happens too. You become part of the best moment of its day. Not the giant that occasionally looms, the provider of the hunt. Ask yourself, when was the last time your cat truly caught something? If you cannot remember, start tonight. Habit number 4. Become predictable. This is the least glamorous habit on the list, and it might be the most powerful. Remember the small, solitary hunter we started with? A hunter's nervous system is always running one question in the background. What happens next? For an animal that cannot control its environment, the next best thing is being able to predict it. Cats are creatures of routine to a degree that surprises even their owners. They map the rhythms of your home with astonishing precision. When the food arrives, when you wake, when the loud machine roars across the carpet, when the house goes dark and still. Every event that happens on schedule is one less thing to monitor, one less unknown to brace for. Every event that happens at random keeps a little alarm switched on in the background. So the daily practice is simple. Feed your cat at roughly the same times each day. Cats naturally eat as they hunt, in small portions spread across the day rather than one giant feast. So several smaller, predictable meals sit closer to their instincts than one big, unpredictable one. How you set that up for your specific cat, its portions, its diet, its health, is a conversation for your veterinarian because every cat is different. But the principle holds for everyone. Keep the clock. Play at a similar time. Keep greetings and good nights consistent. It sounds boring. To your cat, it is the opposite of boring. It is the deep, bone-level signal that this territory is stable, this human is reliable, and nothing here needs to be feared. Trust is not built in grand gestures. It is built in Tuesdays that feel exactly like Mondays. Habit number 5. Let your cat make the first move. Here is a strange pattern that cat researchers and behaviorists keep bumping into. In a room full of people, the cat frequently gravitates toward the one person ignoring it. The cat lover, crouched and cooing and reaching out, gets avoided. Why? Because to a cat, being approached is pressure. Being reached for is pressure. An outstretched hand from a creature 20 times your size coming toward your face is not obviously friendly. The person ignoring the cat is applying zero pressure, which makes them the safest object in the room, which makes them interesting. Research on cat and human interactions points the same way. Interactions go better, last longer, and leave the cat more relaxed when the cat initiates them and the human responds, rather than the other way around. The cats that seem to have a favorite person? Watch that person closely. They are almost always the one who waits. So here is the final daily practice, and it costs you nothing but restraint. Once a day, Be available without being demanding. Sit on the floor or on the sofa in your cat's space. Do not call it. Do not reach. Maybe offer one loose finger at cat height, the way one cat offers a nose to another, and then be patient. If your cat comes over, let it sniff, let it rub, and pet only where it presents itself, usually the cheeks and the head. If it settles nearby but out of reach, that is not rejection. That is a cat choosing to share space with you, which in feline terms is already affection. And when your cat says the interaction is over, when the tail starts flicking or the body shifts away, stop. Every time you stop when your cat asks you to, you are proving something enormous. That you listen. That its no is respected. There is no faster way into a cat's ledger than that. 5 habits. A slow blink. Your voice, daily. One real hunt. A predictable clock. And the patience to let the cat come to you. Notice what they have in common. Not one of them forces affection. Every single one hands your cat control, information, or safety, and then steps back. That is the entire secret. You cannot make a cat trust you. You can only make yourself trustworthy. One ordinary day at a time, and let the verdict change on its own. Some cats will respond in days. Shy cats, older cats, cats with hard histories may take weeks or months. And that is not failure. That is a bigger ledger being rewritten. Keep going anyway. Because here is what is waiting on the other side. One evening, without ceremony, your cat will walk across the room and settle against you like it was never a question. It will blink slowly at you first. It will answer your voice from another room. It will fall asleep with its back turned to you, the single most defenseless position a predator can choose, in your presence, on purpose. Somewhere in your home, right now, your cat is keeping score. Starting today, you finally know how to win.